So, you know those stories that sound a little bit insane, so they circulate everywhere and go viral before anything else comes out about them?
I am somewhat familiar.
This is one of those. See, a JP Morgan executive got sued by a former co-worker on like serious graphic allegations, and in like 2 days it went from a court filing to being everywhere on the internet, because of course it did.
Well, naturally.
And here's the fun part, by the way. It seems that most, if not all, of the claims are falling apart, if not like absolute complete fabrications.
Oh, I am so surprised.
Which is always phase 2. Like, nobody ever shows up for phase 2. The damage is already done. Who needs phase 2? So here's what allegedly happened. All right. You've got this executive, Lorna Hajdini. All right. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but we are where we are. All right. She gets hit with a lawsuit from a former coworker, Chirayu Rana. And the claims are on their face quite bad, right? Drugging, coercion, threats, racism, right? See, that's where people get this shit wrong. All right. You can't do all of them at the same time. You got to pick one, right? Drugs or racisms, right? Pick one. Pick one.
They respected me for saying it.
Within days, it spread everywhere, like herpes at an EDM festival. It only itches if you don't spit on it. The media picks it up. People are reading like the most graphic parts out loud. And then the internet does what the internet does and memes the absolute fuck out of it. And these are some of my favorites. And as for some of the things he alleges she said and did, he's claiming she drugged him with Rohypnol, forced sex acts upon him, called him my little Arab boy toy, showed up to his apartment uninvited, referred to her titties as cannons.
Turns out that Vanessa was a fembot.
She allegedly said, I bet your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons.
That he protested and started to cry as she was saying, your little Asian fish head wife doesn't have these cannons.
Right.
And then forcibly removed his pants and was going down on him, and he was crying. He was standing there crying. I'm sorry, I don't believe that at all.
And of course, the ever important linchpin of a quid pro quo lawsuit, which is, the whole quid pro quo. If you don't fuck my brains out tonight, I'm going to sabotage your promotion. Now, she denies everything completely, she being Hajdini. But then the case starts doing that thing where the details don't exactly detail.
Your whole story's unraveling, man.
Because the entire premise is that she had power over, like, this guy's career, right? His bonus, his promotion, all of it. Except, yeah, she didn't. Totally different bosses, actually. Totally different reporting line. She had no authority over him at all. So the central threat, the whole do this or I'll ruin your career or your promotion thing, yeah, that doesn't exist. See, JP Morgan apparently already investigated this internally, right? With emails, phone records, interviews, the entire corporate checklist. The accuser, Chirayu Rana, he apparently didn't even participate in his own complaint. I have evidence. Yo, that's really neat. Can we see it? And the bank found no merit because no shit. Right? Like, does this prove nothing happened, right, with an internal investigation? Of course not. These sorts of cases are always sloppy. Internal investigations are always a little weird to me, but this one seems to at least have gone down a checklist. But hoax lawsuits for money grabs are not rare, right? Because before the lawsuit, there were apparently attempts at going for a large payout behind the scenes for millions. Hence the investigation. And they didn't get money. So then they went public. And within about 48 hours, The filing has been pulled back for corrections. Good. After it already blew up everywhere. Neat.
God damn it! God damn it!
Also, corrections, right? This shit couldn't stand up to a corporate inquiry, X, Reddit, anywhere else on the internet, and they'd what? You expect deposition to go well?
Is there even a single thought going on in that head of yours?
Speaking of, the lawsuit never proceeded, by the way, at least as of filming this video. Wonder why. The guy who filed all of this, Shirayu Rana, he already left his job just a few weeks before filing this lawsuit. Like 3 weeks ago. Quit job, file lawsuit. Talk about your brown wiener on the internet.
Have a cup of tea and wait for all this to blow over.
It's a real interesting timeline you got there, bud. Lawsuits can change. Claims can shift, right? Details can be amended. Lies can be found out. But the headline is permanent. Accusations have consequences. No trial needed. Though I am pretty sure this was just a shakedown for money from a dude who sucks at his job. And if it is false, I could smell a defamation suit. It smells like fish in Rohypnol.